Good evening students and welcome back to our online classes of English language of 5th standard. So students, it is said that well begun is half done. So students, we have already started our online classes of 5th standard previously, and we have completed our two lessons. First lesson is noun and second lesson is nouns the number. Now students, today we are going to learn nouns the gender. Third lesson that we are going to study nouns gender. Before starting this lesson or before starting this topic, students, I would like to ask you one question, that the two lessons that we have previously learned, have you completed them in your fair notebook or not? If not, then you have to write them in your fair notebook and complete all the assignments that I have given to you. And then you have to write down today's lesson. The name of that lesson is nouns the gender. Now students, there are four types of gender. First is masculine gender. Second is feminine gender. Third is common gender. And fourth one is the neuter gender. So then we are going to study one by one. So students, pay attention carefully. So first type that we are going to study is masculine gender. So students, by reading this name, you can understand that masculine means it is related to male. So, male living things. Masculine means male living things. Male living things. For example, brother, man, uncle, prince, lion, fox, peacock, etc. So students, can you see my handwriting properly? Yes or no? Okay. If you cannot read my handwriting or you are unable to see this, you can zoom your mobile phone and you can see whatever I am writing on the blackboard. So no problem. So first one we have seen masculine gender. Masculine gender means it is related to the male living things. Second one is feminine. Feminine means obviously it is related to female living things. Female living things. For example, sister, woman, mother, girl, queen, cow, etc. So I am writing all these examples from our textbook. So now students, masculine gender means that is related to male living things. We have seen the examples: brother, man, uncle, prince, lion, fox, peacock. And feminine means female living things. For example, sister, woman, mother, girl, queen, cow, etc. So up to now, have you understood this? Can we move further? Okay. So I am rubbing this. Next type that we are going to see is the common gender. So third one is common gender. So, what is the meaning of common gender? Common gender means that particular noun is either male or female. Okay? Female living things. For example, I can write here, I am writing here either male, it is either male or female. For example, parent, then child, friend, student, cousin, orphan, thief, bird. Also, doctor. It is not given in your textbook, but I am telling you that doctor is also common gender. Now see students, common gender is either male or female. For example, parents. Whenever we are talking about the parents may be gents or ladies. Okay. So, whenever we are talking about child, it may be a girl child, it may be a boy child. Okay. Whenever we are talking about the friend, it may be girlfriend or it may be a boyfriend. So, student, it may be a girl or it may be a boy. So, same with doctor. It may be male doctor, it may be female doctor. It may be gents doctor, it may be lady doctor. So, this is all about the common gender. Next one is, fourth one, neuter gender. Neuter gender means noun that does not have any gender. Okay, not male, not female, or not living things. Not male, or female, not male or female, or not living thing. that we call neuter gender. So which are the examples that we are going to see now? And this is very easy. Table, computer, then house, calendar, chalk, etc. So this is all about the neuter gender. Examples are table, computer, house, calendar, chalk. You can take another name of the things. Okay. So up to now we have seen the 4 types of gender. First is masculine, second is feminine, third one is common, and fourth one is the neuter gender. So these are the 4 types of the gender. Now you have to keep in mind that collective nouns such as army, class, club, government, crowd, etc. are said to be the neuter gender. So these are also the example of neuter gender. So I am writing here class, army, class, club, government, crowd, all these are the neuter gender. So are living things like ant, frog, snake, worm, etc. So living things. Whenever we are talking about the living things, 1 minute. Living things like ant, frog, snake, and worm, W-O-R-M. These are also the neuter gender. So up to now we have seen these 4 types of gender, and also we have seen army, class, club, government, crowd. All these are also come under the title of the neuter gender. Then living things like ant, frog, snake, worm. These are also the neuter gender. Now we are going to see how to form the genders. Female genders, feminine genders. So there are various ways of forming the feminine gender. Masculine gender is given and you have to write down the feminine gender of it. So how can we do that? That we are going to see right now. So first type is formation of the feminine gender by using a different word. Now we are going to see formation of feminine gender. 1 minute. Yes, we can form the feminine genders by using, first type is the by using different word. So, one side I am writing masculine and other side I am writing feminine. Masculine gender and feminine gender that we are going to see right now. So, first one is the bachelor. So, what is the feminine gender for that? Spinster. You have to learn all these genders by heart. Second one is monk and feminine gender for that is nun. Third one, wizard. What is the meaning of wizard? Wizard means person who does the magical tricks. That is called wizard. And the feminine gender for that is witch. Fourth one is bull. And feminine gender for that is bull is cow. Then next one, boar. Feminine gender for this is sow. Sorry, S-O-W. So, then here again masculine and feminine. Drone. D-R-O-N-E. Drone. And feminine gender for that is bee. Then gander. Feminine gender for the gander is goose. Then fox. Vixen. Vixen. In this spelling of goose, we write down the spelling G-O-O-S-E, but it is pronounced as goose, G-O-O-S. So that is the correct spelling. So have you understood how we can form the feminine genders by using a different word? Once again I am repeating it. Pay attention carefully. Bachelor, spinster. Monk, nun. Wizard, witch. Bull, cow. Boar, sow. Drone, bee. Gander, goose. Fox, vixen. So like this we can form the feminine genders. So second type we are going to see now by adding ESS to the masculine word. First type we have seen. Second by adding ESS. Students, this is very easy to understand. You can just understand it, or you can just learn it by heart orally. It is not very difficult. You can learn very easily by adding ESS to the word. ESS to the masculine. Okay. So which are that? Again I am writing here. One side masculine and another side feminine. Now see the spelling HEIR, hair. Now see what I am doing. HEIRESS. What I have written here, I have just added ESS to that word and it becomes hairess. Hair, hairess. Second one is host. Again HOSTESS. Again I have added ESS to that word. It is very simple. Hair, hairess. Host, hostess. Then lion, lioness. Nothing you have to do. You have to just add ESS to that word. Jew. The spelling is Jew and the feminine gender for that is Jewish. JEWESS. Another. So this is the second type of forming the feminine gender of the masculine gender. Okay. So have you understood this one? Okay. Now we are moving forward. Third type is the form is slightly changed before adding ESS. Third type we are going to see. Here slightly changed before adding ESS. And how it is? Let's see. Masculine, feminine. Now see, the spelling is tiger. And feminine of this TIGRESS. Here the spelling is slightly changed. TIGRESS. Tigress. So here the spelling is slightly changed. Tiger, tigress. Master, mastress. MASTRESS. Sorry, mistress. The spelling is mistress. Master, mistress. Then waiter, waitress. Waitress. Here also the spelling is slightly changed. So you have to pay attention while you are writing these spellings. Then governor, governor, governess, 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 governor, governess. So these are the few spellings that I have written on the blackboard. Slightly changed before adding ESS, means there is a slightly change in the spelling. So now two exceptions are given here, and which are that exceptions? For example, hero, the spelling is hero, Hero, and feminine gender of that is Heroine, heroine. So whenever you are writing the spelling of this, you have to be very careful. Hero, heroine. And second exception is Sultan. I am not talking about the movie. I am talking about the word Sultan and Sultana. Yes. So like this. This is the third type. By that we can make the feminine gender of the masculine words. Now next one that we are going to see, by adding a word. Last type is by adding a word. Again, masculine and feminine. Which are that words? Now see, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law. The feminine gender for this, sister-in-law. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Landlord, landlady. Landlord, landlady. Then grandfather, feminine gender for this, grandmother. Step brother, stepsister. Stepsister. So like this we can form adding a different adding the word to this masculine word. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, landlord, landlady, grandfather, grandmother. So only one thing we have done here, that we have just changed the word brother, instead of we have written here sister. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, landlord, lord we have written here, and here we have written lady. Landlord, landlady. Grandfather, here grandfather we have written, and here grandmother we have written. Step brother we have written here, and here step sister. So in this way, these are the 4 ways why we can form the feminine genders. So now it is your turn. You have to write down question on page number 28. Arrange these nouns under their correct headings. The correct headings are given here. 4 headings are given: masculine, feminine, common and neuter. So you have to read the words and you have to write them according to their gender. Okay? If it is masculine, you have to write under that title masculine. If it is feminine, then you have to write under that feminine. If it is common gender, then you have to write down it under that common gender, and neuter gender below that. Okay? Then question number B is there. State whether the underlined nouns are masculine, feminine, common or neuter gender. So if it is masculine, you have to write down M. If it is feminine, you have to write only F. If it is common, then you have to write C. And if it is neuter gender, you have to write only N. One example I am telling you here. One example I am writing here, so that you can get the idea how to write that. So first sentence I am writing here. My niece. Underline is given to that word, and one box is given here, that is blank. Is an air hostess. Again underline is given to this word air hostess, and here one box is given. So you have to think about these words, whether they are feminine, masculine, common or neuter. So niece is the which gender? Can you tell me? Come on fast. Yes, it is the feminine gender. So only you have to write here F. And air hostess is also feminine gender. So you have to write here F. Very simple thing you have to do. This is very easy exercise. This also you have to solve in your textbook. And again question number D. Use neuter and common genders. See first page of the chapter to fill in the blanks. So I am just telling you how to write it down. First, check the dash and fix a date for the wedding. So if we want to fix the date of wedding, what we do? We just check the calendar. So the first answer is calendar. Second, my dash love our family. So what is the word for that? Parents. My parents love our family. Third sentence is the dash taught the lesson so well that everyone understood it. So third answer is master. Fourth number, let's go to the dash for dinner. Dance and enjoy ourselves. So the answer is let's go to the house for dinner and dance and enjoy ourselves. And last one, the proverb says, a dash dash in need is a dash dash indeed. Answer is very simple. You have heard this proverb. So correct. The answer is, a friend in need is friend indeed. So here we have finished our third lessons, nouns, the gender, and I hope that you have understood it very well. So here I would like to stop, and if you are having any problem, you can write me in comment box. And once again I want to tell you, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.